Hey everybody, so what we're doing today is we're going to be diving right into the definitive guide to building your business credit, right? And so the biggest thing that we want to shake up and make sure that you have a realization on is that what you need to have in order to start. Because I see a lot of people saying, "Hey, I got an LLC, right?" And I got, or they think that it's an LLC because they have their EIN number, or some people say, "Hey, I have a 501c3," and they don't actually have the numbers necessary, right? Or some people say, "I have business credit," but they don't have the things that are needed to have business credit, like vendor lines and all those types of things. They just have the business itself, right? So what we want to do is I want to leave you with a quick testimony on business credit, okay? And then you see exactly how we're going to start and line it up over the next maybe 10, 12 minutes, exactly how we're going to lunch and learn. And the learning is doing your business credit. All right. So take a look at the testimony right now.
Hi, my name is Jim. I'm the owner of Morningstar Disability, which is a disability firm. I'm actually recording this video testimony, as you see here, at my home office. I just want to do a quick video because I just want to inform the populace out there how excited we are about the Business Finance Suite, because for all intents and purposes, there's not a lot, and I've done plenty of research, and I'm sure you probably have as well, on the internet regarding business credit, how to obtain it, what are the 1, 2, 3 steps of how to get business credit and secure financing, which is so important for a small business such as myself to be able to survive and thrive in today's economy. I'm sure that you can agree with that. And so what's great about it is the fact that you have the support with the team, right? The Finance Suite product is so integral for our business because of the fact that it teaches you how to structure your business properly. There were some things that I was missing. There were some things that I had, but there were some things that I was missing, as well as the credit profiles and things like that to be created, and then vendor trade lines. Like, we would never know what types of what are the criteria that are necessary, the underwriting guidelines for the vendors to be selective, that when we would choose them, that we would be approved versus something where it would be where it would negatively impact our credit because we were just taking a shot in the dark, right? So I thought that was very, very important. Of course, where are you going to find that? No one's telling you anything about that, right? And then of course, then to be able to get business credit cards in my business name with no personal guarantee, because most of the time they want to get your social security number when you're applying for business credit cards. So this totally separates my personal from my business, which is awesome. And then of course, the major thing is securing financing. We all need financing and working capital. My business sure does, and did at the time. And so it's awesome. I'm very excited where I'm at today. I'm very excited in the process. The team is very supportive, right? They're very knowledgeable about business credit and securing the best financial options for you, right? And they go through everything thoroughly. I just, I couldn't say enough about it. But again, because of the fact that it is exclusive, you don't see it anywhere else on the internet. This put everything, it's like a one-stop shop, put everything all at my fingertips. And with that being said, hey, it allows me to have control, which is what I like, to have full control over the success of my business, and I'm sure that you would agree. So anyway, that's my testimony. Go out and buy your own Business Finance Suite. Thank you.
All right, so that was much appreciated. So I just wanted you to see that this is not a big challenge. The biggest thing that you have to do is start, right? So there's a couple of ways that you can be involved. You can actually learn how to do the steps step by step. We have a particular program for that. Just continue to watch as you see us unveil, and then just hit us up with a direct message, or depends on what platform you're watching this on. Just drop a message somewhere within there so we can see that you need a little bit more education information, or you want to see more about what we're doing. Okay. And so we also will do it for you as well. So we have both ways. We have a course that you can accomplish yourself, and then we also have a way that we will do it and accomplish everything for you completely hands off. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into that, the definitive guide to building the business credit. All right. Get that here. All right. So what we are doing is actually giving you a couple of steps so that you can get yourself started. So you can either see that we have what you need to help you to get it done, or you can go step by step as we continue to unveil these videos on a weekly basis. So that's what we'll be doing on Wednesdays. And if you want to get a part of what we're doing, that is www.purposepursuer.com/business credit. All right. And so if you want to get that, you can definitely catch it as you pause, after this is finished, and then you can get the actual website at that time. Okay. And just do a rewind. All right. So let's jump into it right away. Okay, so as we're going through the process, we want you to understand that we have been doing this for a while. Okay, we have financed over $1 million in just the last couple of years for businesses. So this is something that we are doing in and out, day in and out. Okay, then we also will have the REI Cash Flow Forever. So we also show you how to use the business credit and then start going into a 10 times cash flow program for the real estate as well. So, hey, let's see if there's something that is fit for you. So let's either jump to somebody with somebody that you have that is introducing you to this video, or you can, like I said, just drop me a quick message. All right. So the biggest thing we want to do is we want you to understand that your first start is to get things that won't cost you money. Okay, because a lot of people will charge you to set up an EIN and your LLC. Okay, and see, these things you can do at no cost. And I'm gonna tell you really quick. So I hope that you're taking notes. Okay, so if you're getting your EIN, it's simple. All you have to do is Google online EIN application. Okay. You Google online EIN application. And then what you're going to see is you're going to see a few results come up, and you're going to hit the one that's the .gov site. Right? How to start or how to form your EIN online. Okay. And then you want to hit the one that's a .gov site. See, when you do that, that's the one that takes you directly into setting it up. And once you get there, just answer the questions. Put your name, address, and all those types of things. The top the name of the business in section 4, and then you go ahead and I think it's a few more questions. You should be finishing them about 2-3 minutes, and then remember to go ahead and save it to your computer instead of looking for it to come in the mail. Because if you just save it to your computer, then you get it now. But if you look for it to come in the mail, it could be 6 or 8 weeks or so before you actually get your EIN number. Okay. And then once you do that, all you do is go visit your Secretary of State, wherever that may be, right? Wherever state that may be, I'm sorry. Then you go ahead and visit your Secretary of State. And then what you do is you go ahead and look for the section that says how to form or register your LLC. Okay, once you do that, you start an account generally with that particular Secretary of State site. And then once you get back there, you do a name search for your name of the business, and it'll let you know if somebody already has it or so, And then what you do, just continue answering the questions, and then you form your business. Like in the state that I'm in, it's like $140, $145 altogether to get everything situated, right? So once you do that, you have your EIN and you have your LLC. See, now you have a business, right? So the thing is, now what we want to do is we want to establish business credit. See, most people say, hey, let me go ahead and start selling some products and services and all these types of things, and then I can formulate the business credit from the different things that I'll be doing. Hey, that's backwards, right? Well, I'm going to show you how to set up everything. So then you can have the actual operating cash capital, right? Sustaining capital that you can actually pinch off of from your business credit and not your personal credit, right? Or your income that's coming from your job. Okay. So those are things that you have set up, and then you're ready to go and you want to start building credit. And as you start implementing these processes, I want you to see, and this is not to show you to say, hey, Mike, I got to read all of this. No, all you got to do is say, hey, I would like to have that particular ebook, The Definitive Guide to Building Your Business Credit, that I just saw, right? You can leave it underneath the video, and then I can get it right to you. You don't have to put the whole thing. Just say, hey, I would like to have that PDF. And I'll make sure that you can get the PDF, right? And then if you want to take further steps, we can help you to start. or we can actually help you to do it ourselves, right? And so that you can continue leveraging your time, and we're actually executing your steps, okay? So as we are doing these things that you see, it's going to take you through about 6 steps along the way, okay? And see, as you go through these individual steps, we're going to line you up with the vendor accounts, okay? So our next step after we get the LLC registered, now we want to make it known publicly, okay? So what we want to do is we want to go to one of the largest repositories for business credit, right? And when we go there, that is going to be the Dun and Bradstreet, okay? That is DUNN and Bradstreet, okay? And see, that is your, it's like your Equifax for your personal credit. And see, what this is going to do, this is going to establish your business in a place to where the other vendors, merchants can now see that you are a reputable company. Okay, so the Dun and Bradstreet has what they call a score, and that score is called a Paydex score. PAYDEX. Okay. And when you get that score, you want to be somewhere arena of 80 and above. Okay. We'll structure and show you how and what that means. But that's similar to having like a good 700, 750 credit score for a person or an individual. Okay. So we want to get that situated inside of Dun and Bradstreet, get you registered, and then start to generate your Paydex score. How do you generate a Paydex score? That's simple. All you do is you're going to acquire vendor lines. Vendor lines are merchants that will lend you credit, okay, based upon you even being a startup, okay? And then you want to get several of those vendor lines. They may be what we call net 30 or net 15, which means that you are issued the credit, and then you have 30 days or 15 days to pay it off, okay? And these are minor, right? You're talking about somewhere between $35 to $50, that you're buying from the individuals, okay? The individual merchants, okay? And so once you start setting these up, now it's starting to establish trade lines. And now the trade lines will start to establish your Paydex score, okay? And as your Paydex score is started to establish, what ends up happening is now you are going to be established at your Equifax, Experian business, TransUnion business, okay? You're going to be, and we'll teach you each one of those steps, how to get those things going, okay? So first and foremost, you can get the PDF so that you can see what it is to, so you can get the education, okay? Because it's a lot to saying, hey, I want to do X, Y, and Z, right? But if you don't have the education, what good is that? Okay. So it's great to say, hey, this person has my business credit and they're getting it done for me. Great. But how, what did you learn? Okay, because we want to get to a point to where, just like your parents were telling you, right? Or you tell your children or whatever it may be, is that, hey, once you get an education, right, nobody can take that from you. Right. So that's what we want to start doing. And that's why we're bringing up the Real University. And that's what you're hearing now. Real just simply stands for Renewing Excellence and Advancing Leadership. Our goal is to build communities and to establish our a presence of education, information, and also the trade forms, certificates in maybe HVAC. So we want to bring back to the community the affordable housing. We want to bring back housing that's going to help people that are in transition. So what we want to do is be able to bring the two sides together. Okay, so as we are teaching you the personal credit, business credit, leveraging credit, as we are teaching you cash flow management, business income, investment income, how to understand terms and definitions. See, once that gets in you, now we are also participating in group economics. So not only, as you hear people say, those that do and those that can't teach, it's not that over here, okay? Not at this university. What we do is say, hey, we're teaching you while you're going to be earning. So we're going to be over here doing the group economics. We're presently buying properties on a day-to-day basis, okay? So as we're doing that, you can learn the business credit and you can learn the real estate. And so together, that's called the Cash Flow Forever program, okay? And when we put those things together, now all you have to do is just follow the steps. You can take your mind away, right? Because we'll be implementing this. Now over here on your side, you're working on your personal purpose. You're working on your business. You're working on getting the LLC together. You're working on, getting your brand together. You're working on your logo. See, you're able to establish these steps. And see, over here at the Real University, we're putting together your cash flow plan so that you know every step of the way. And see, a lot of times, everybody, I won't say everybody, but majority of the individuals are looking for systems to help them go get the bag, or they're helping them to, chase after income. But see, when you chase after income, you will never find wealth. What ends up happening is you have no strategy, and the strategy ends up strangling you, because your only strategy is running after the income. And see, we have mistakenly thought that, when I learn this course, or when I get this particular gem from this person, then I have the things that I need, right? What we have is a product that they have sold you. But see, what you're getting over here is a system that you'll be able to implement to take yourself to your end goal. What is your end goal? Right? Is your end goal a nonprofit? Is it a for-profit? Is it a brick and mortar business? Is it something that you do from home? Right? What is that end goal? See, nobody's asking you that. What they want to do is sell you this particular thing, right? And when they sell you this particular thing, then sell a whole bunch of that particular thing, and then go ahead and do your purpose then. Okay. See, that is a process that you may not have time to do, right? There's people that are out there that's trying to be realtors, right? Or wanting to be realtors. And see, you have to go and do what? Pay for the test, then take the test, and then hopefully pass the test, and then learn experientially, because you're still not ready to do real estate because you haven't experienced anything. You know the laws, right? So you got to go through that process. See, now as you're going through these different processes of establishing a business, you're having to live off of your income. And your income is already being pinched so that you can have a good right now lifestyle, and then also a future lifestyle. So let's get out of our way and build ourselves into a systematic approach, so that we know what the system, it stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. SYSTEM, right? So when you learn the particular process, then you're not out there like everybody else, which is just searching for, individual products. You're searching for this little thing over here, or if you are already selling your individual products and services, now you don't have a way to scale it up. Now you don't have a way to provide sustenance, because generally what they say is 9 times out of 10 businesses fail. Okay, so what in the world makes you that top 10%? See, that's what we got to find out. And see, without a structure, without a strategy, without a business plan, how do you maintain? See, don't be like everybody else and just posting that I'm selling something that makes it seem like all is well. But see, they don't have a strategy. They don't have a goal. They don't know exactly how they're marketing. They don't know how they'll scale it up. You see, they don't know where the cash flow is, right? They don't know how they're tracking it. All they know is I need to sell more and more and more, right? So what we want to do is get yourself into position for you can do 2 things, right? And that's so you can reach your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. And how are you going to do that? We're going to teach you how to overcome 4 things, and that is your taxes, high income taxes, right? We're going to show you how to outpace inflation. We're going to show you how to make sure that you're eliminating debt, right? And then also eliminating expenses. And then we're going to teach you how to have adequate investing. Not just how to have it, but how to understand your terms and definitions, so that when you're talking to others that may be dealing with that of your money, right? You may want others to be investing, but you want to know how to recognize what it is they're saying and if they're doing the right things, right? So as I leave you with that, if you would like to have the PDF on the definitive guide to starting your business credit, or if you'd like to know just a little bit more, right, on how to do these things, go ahead and reach out and we can definitely get that to you. Or if somebody's sharing this video with them, ask them how to get into the course so that you can get yourself started. All right. So if you want to know more, reach out at www.purposepursuer.com. If you want to know about business credit, just do a / business credit after that, right? And if you want to reach out directly and you're ready to get yourself going right now, just text 805-387-3639. And we can show you by having your own analysis and then developing a personalized cash flow plan that is specific for your needs, and then take you through the cash flow strategy plan. All right, guys, I appreciate it. And what I'll do is I'm going to leave you with a quick testimony so you can see how the personal cash flow plan is working for others. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, family? It's yours truly, Nick Woodard, checking in with you. Another amazing day. Hey, real quick, I want to just share my personal testimony on how my Econ, the personal financial success company, has helped change me and my family's life, right? So before my Econ, I was living not even paycheck to paycheck. I was living getting paid Friday to being broke on Monday, right? I had credit cards maxed out. I was in debt up to my neck and was clueless about money. So I was introduced to this opportunity by my personal mentor, Mr. Terrence Hill, the founder of the Financial Blueprint Academy, because we believe in giving people a financial peace of mind, right? And he shared this information with me, and based off the first strategy when it comes to cash flow management, I was able to legally adjust my W-4 form as well as my wife's, and we income shifted an extra $700 back into our household each and every month, right? And we took the new cash flow and put it towards our debt. And up to today's date, we have snowballed over $50,000 in debt at the government's expense, right? And on top of that, we have actually cash flowed just over $100,000 by applying these strategies. So I encourage each and every one of you to reach out to anyone you hear who is talking about personal financial success, representing my Econ, because we're all about changing lives and we want to welcome you to the financial journey. Have a blessed one. Peace.